In today's video, we're going to show you how to cook a full Thanksgiving meal in the comforts of your RV. So we landed in Grayton Beach State Park for Thanksgiving. It's just Randy and I and the comforts of the coach. I'm gonna go ahead and show you in this video that with good planning and preparation, you can cook a full meal in the coach. It's not a recipe how-to, it's just good planning and the steps that I take to put a full Thanksgiving meal together. Come on inside and I'll show you how it's done. Hey guys! Hi pugs! So my first step cooking in the RV is to get dessert done first, because that's a priority to Randy and I. So I did take the shortcut. We're using Mrs. Smith's pumpkin pie here for Thanksgiving. Made with real butter. Real butter is important too. So this is gonna go in. I've preheated the convection oven with the preheat button, and I use a rack so that the air can get around everything. That's really important. So we're going to go ahead and throw that in. It's going to go 65 minutes and we'll have dessert. Convection, 375, 65 minutes, and start. Pie's cooking. So next up, I'm prepping the green beans. I find that if I make a list as to what I need done and time frame that it takes for each of them, that seems to work the best living in an RV, cooking a huge meal like Thanksgiving. We'll check back in. Okay, so I've got my green beans prepped and I'm waiting for the pie to finish up. Then we'll go ahead and cook the green beans, get them all prepped and ready to go, cooked and ready to go for dinner. I'll reheat them right before we sit down to eat, but that side dish will be done and ready to go. And now I'm prepping my mashed potatoes. I'm just gonna peel them, dice them, set them in water, cold water, in the refrigerator until it's about time to cook. That's one step that I don't have to do later. Again, it's all about the planning to keep things moving. Your kitchen's small, so you want to do the tasks that you can ahead of time so that you're not overloaded on your counters. And we'll keep you posted. So now I'm going to go ahead and peel and dice the potatoes and get them prepped for later. One thing I wanted to mention is I'm going through my list to make sure that I get the items into the microwave before I cook my turkey that need to be handled in the convection oven. Any side dishes, the pie for one, dessert is important. I guess I could have probably cooked that while we were eating, but so yeah, I'm wrapping up based on what I need to have cooked in the microwave prior to putting the turkey in. So that's something I think you want to keep in mind when you're doing your planning. Okay, so the pie is now done. There she is, pretty as ever. Mrs. Smith's done good. And now we're gonna pop in the green bean casserole. Hopefully that's a good view there. Already mixed up. Green beans pre-cooked. And the next step, I've already grated the coleslaw because the cabbage has to drain. I'll make the stuffing and then the turkey. Okay, so the green bean casserole is done. We're gonna set that aside. There she is. I'm just gonna nuke that to heat it up. It'll probably lose some of its crispness, the onions, but that's okay. It still will taste yummy. So we're gonna let that rest over here until I put it in the refrigerator. in goes the corn on the cob. I'll take these off of the cob. Whoops, I gotta nuke it, so I don't want this in there. The wrap has to come out, obviously, when you're microwaving. So I'm gonna do the corn on the cob, and then I'll take it off the cob and put it in a pan with some butter and heat that up at dinner time. All right, 6 minutes. Oops. 6 minutes for 2 ears, and then we'll prep the turkey and get that in the oven for 2.5 hours. I've got an 8-pound fresh butter ball for Randy and I. We don't have a large crowd, so we're just gonna go, like I said, with the 8-pound stuffed for about 2.5 hours after the corn's done. See you then. Okay, so the turkey's been stuffed. Isn't she pretty? I added a little bit of butter and some seasonings, and now she's going into the convection oven. Obviously my pan's a little big, but it has been modified to fit. That's a little hot already. Okay, so we're gonna cook her for, or him, I guess he's a tom turkey, I don't really know, but we're gonna cook it for 2.5 hours. What I find with the convection oven, I need to turn it halfway. So right now I'm gonna put this on at 325 for an hour, turn it and do another 325, and then we'll take it, the temperature, and see how much more cooking we'll need to do at that point. All right, here we go. Convection, 325, 60 minutes. Start. Oh, I guess I have the door shut. Start. Turntable off. There we go. Okay, the turkey's out. We're letting that rest. Fixing up some gravy. And we got the biscuits going. Just about done. So there's Tom Turkey. We're getting ready to cut him up. Dish him up. All right, there's our Thanksgiving feast.
There you have it.
We're gonna go ahead and show you our masterpiece plates. You can cook Thanksgiving dinner in your coach.
There's the final product. Thanksgiving dinner in an RV. All right.
We just wanted to wish all of you there in YouTube land a happy Thanksgiving. We hope you're blessed with many blessings this year. We appreciate all of you following us and subscribing to the channel. Every watch we've gotten, we're so thankful that we're on this journey and you've joined us. With that being said, we hope you enjoyed this video. Give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you in our next video.
Happy Thanksgiving.